Hi, I'm Maya from Book and Dreams, and today I'm going to talk about another reading challenge I'm participating in. So I decided to participate in another reading challenge. This is the 2000 to 2023 reading challenge. This is a challenge in which you are supposed to read a book for each year from 2000 to 2023. So basically you have to read a book that is published in 2000, then one that was published in 2001, and then in 2002, and so on until you get to 2023. Now this was a very fun TBR to make. Not sure how successful I will be with this challenge. As I said in my buzzword reading challenge, I will leave the link to it somewhere here so you can check it out. I made this list in mid-December. And now it's mid-January, so I don't really know what all these books are about. So I'll just tell you the name, the author, and the genre, and some notes if I have them for the books that I picked for each year. This challenge was created by Letizia Torasi. She is an author, and she also, I think, co-hosts one of the buddy reading groups on Goodreads. I will leave the link to her blog down below so you can check her out. And yeah, let's just go through my list. For the year 2000, I found a book called The Highlander's Touch by Karen Marie Mooning. This is a romance with time travel, so we'll see how I like it. Then for 2001, I am going to read The Curse of Callian, or Chalian, not sure, by Louis McMaster Bujold. This is a fantasy book. Then for 2002, I picked Lost in a Good Book by Jasper Fforde. I think this is one of his book in the Thursday Next series, so it should be fun. Then for 2003, I picked Cushil's Dart, I might have mispronounced that, by Jacqueline Carey. This is a fantasy romance over 1,000 pages, so that should be fun. For 2004, I picked Fire Logic by Laurie J. Marks. This is a fantasy with LGBTQ representation. For 2005, I picked The Historian by Elizabeth Kostova. I might have mispronounced that. This is a historical fiction. For 2006, I picked Mooncalled by Patricia Briggs. This is urban fantasy. For 2007, I picked a book called Sasha by Joel Shepherd. This is also fantasy. For 2008, I picked Grimspace by Anne Guire. It's probably like Latin, so I mispronounced that. This is a science fiction romance space opera, says here in my notes. For 2009, I picked Best Served Cold by Joe Abercrombie in my continuation of reading the First Blood trilogy. For 2010, I picked The Passage by Justin Cronin. This is a horror book. Then for 2011, I picked The Near Witch by Victoria Schwab. This is a YA fantasy. For 2012, I picked Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. This is a fantasy. For 2013, I picked Fortune's Pawn by Rachel Bach. This is a sci-fi space opera romance thing. For 2014, I picked The Queen of the Tearling by Erika Johansson. This is a YA fantasy. For 2015, I picked Half Resurrection Blues by Daniel Jose Older. This is an urban fantasy. For 2016, I picked We Are Legion, We Are Bob by Dennis E. Taylor. This is a science fiction. For 2007, I picked Change Agent by Daniel Suarez. It's a science fiction. For 2018, I picked Amberlow by Lara Elena Donnelly. This is a fantasy, has LGBTQ plus representation. For 2019, I picked Black Leopard Red Wolf by Marlon James. This is a fantasy. 2020, I picked The Relentless Moon by Mary Robinette Kowal. This is a historical science fiction. For 2021, I picked The Black Tongue Thief by Christopher, don't know how to pronounce this, Buhlman. It's a fantasy. For 2022, I picked The Witch and the Tsar by Olesya Salnikova Gilmore. Sorry, fantasy. And for 2023, I want to read the new Wayward Children's book, Lost in a Moment and Found by Sean Maguire, Portal Fantasy. So yeah, those are all the books I want to read in this challenge. If you want to participate, I will leave the link to everything down below for you to check out. If you have read any of the books that I have just mentioned, please do share your thoughts. And that's it. If you like this video, please press the like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Press the bell button to get notifications whenever we post new videos. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!